Hello, this is the One Episode Rule, a podcast about first impressions. I am Magpie, refreshed, made human again from vacation.
Mm-hmm.
In your lane, thriving.
I have seen,
Humanity restored.
I have gone out and seen the world.
You've
Yeah.
seen things you people would believe.
Vacation's nice. We like a good vacation here.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
How were you guys' week off?
I'm Blackle. Um, last week I got a new synthesizer, like an actual physical one. Like it's not actually a synthesizer; it's like a
Ooh.
sequencer. But I've been playing with that, trying to do new music, and it's
Oh.
fun.
Keeping this hidden from all of us.
Neat.
Well, I actually posted a work in progress
Yeah.
on
I was
Oh,
just
on my
what?
art
listening
channel
to it before we
just
started
literally now
recording.
because I was doing that
Oh.
before you started. But
Well,
anyway,
shake
don't listen to
fresh
it
up.
now. It's yeah.
Fresh off the press? Question mark.
Yeah, fresh off the
Um,
synthesizer.
Synthesizers
off the
are
Audacity.
cool. I
They
don't
are.
have any musical ability whatsoever, but I still want them.
Yeah, because they're cool.
Because they're cool.
They are. Hello, I'm Joey. I have also been restored by the restorative vacation time. Finished Ava.
Yeah. What are your thoughts now that you've seen all of
Congratulations.
the series?
Well, so certain things happened that I wasn't expecting, and it was shocking. Certain things didn't happen that I was expecting, and that was shocking. Um, but anyhow, Ava is. I can see why it's hyped up now, because before, like when I was approximately halfway through, I was like, okay, this is good, but I don't know if it's, good compared to like the hype that people do about it. And now I'm just like, okay, no, yeah, it probably deserves the hype. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, I get it. I get it. So, yeah, I would like to consume more of the Ava content at some point, but I think for now I need a fucking break. 'Cause,
Yeah,
oh boy,
it's a lot. It's a
it's a
lot.
lot.
uh,
Also, read Junji Ito Cat Diary.
Oh hell yeah!
A manga that made me cry.
Aw.
It's very good. Anyhow, so that's what I've been up to.
Yo, what up? It's your boy. I was gonna say skinny penis, but I
No.
don't know. You can edit that out. You can edit
Hey,
that out.
you literally just said it, so it has to go on the podcast
Okay,
now.
whatever.
Okay,
Hi guys, how you doing? I've been on some degen bullshit over the last couple of days with this.
Yep.
yeah, you've been playing some suspect mobile games,
You've
haven't
been
you?
playing
Yeah,
some games that aren't even for you.
it's not. They're really not.
I don't even go here.
No, you don't even go here.
The description, so I can't remember who came up with it. The description of you just being that one gif from The Simpsons of Smithers being frightened of the asses.
God.
That's really true. Yeah, that's the
It's
game.
Yeah, it's called Nikkei. I'm sure someone out there has heard of
Someone
it.
out there knows.
They
They're
just
just
did a
gonna be like,
Chainsaw
huh.
Man crossover, so you can watch Makima and Power shoot things, because that's the whole point of the thing. You watch your waifus
No.
shoot things.
You don't watch them shoot things. You watch their asses jiggle while they shoot things.
Okay, that's something. Well, maybe you do, but I don't.
listen,
We're built
guys.
different.
Guns don't kill people. It's the asses that jiggle that shoot the guns that kill people.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Anyhow,
it's ass physics that kills people.
this is too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know what y'all fuckers are up to. Like, I'm just over here being like chill, and y'all are like, lol, lol, lol. I don't know. No, it's sus as
So
fuck. It's really sus.
Yep.
so yeah, you guys want some news?
I absolutely want some
Anything.
news.
I have a little
The
bit of
news.
news. So the Los Angeles Chargers has released its schedule for 2023, and it's an anime again. They did it
Pardon?
again.
Oh, yeah, they did do this before, didn't they? I
It's
forgot.
possibly even cringer than last time, which is impressive. But it's chock full of references to like fucking Hunter x Hunter and Kaiji,
What? He's there?
and either Akira or Full Metal Alchemist. I'm not sure.
Whoa!
And also there was also Patrick Star was there.
Well,
Oh
I
yeah,
thought it
from
was
my favorite
cringy,
anime.
but I
Um,
like it now.
so yeah, I'll link that in the Discord here, and I will be tweeting it from the account later.
Mhm.
But
Absolutely
if you want to
fantastic.
partake of it yourself. And in addition, just in product announcements that will probably please somebody who hears this, Dark Horse is going to re-release the Trigun manga in hardcover, and that's cool.
Thank you to our Lord and Savior, Bigalus Dickalus.
and
Right?
and
Mr. Trigun.
and Trigun Maximum as well. So.
Mhm.
And also, I didn't put that in here because it's only tangentially related to it.
It's only tangentially related, but you know that started something.
Yeah.
not with not with Dark Horse. I don't think it did. But
I
Yeah.
listen. I will choose to. I want to believe. I don't care.
Okay, like if you're listening to the podcast, first of all, hello. Who are you?
We love you.
Yeah.
This has
There's
been a
people
weird
here?
intro.
just search Bigalus Dickalus. You have to learn.
I just want to put
You'll
myself
know.
in the shoes of whatever poor fucking social media marketing manager at Dark Horse saw months of work going into a new edition with new cover art for Trigun, and
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 then that
see,
happens like right at the perfect time.
and sees it laid at the feet of biggest Dickolus. Anyway,
Yeah.
Jojo, I believe you had a show for us to watch.
So I have something for us to watch this week. It's fairly new, and I know very little. And it is called Oshi no Ko,
Huh.
and that's all I'm gonna say.
Conspicuously not giving us the English title.
Nope.
Anyway, let's go ahead and do this, I guess. So I guess that'll be the first third of an episode rule.
Yeah.
Whoops!
90
Listen,
minutes.
listen. Hey, listen. I need to defend myself here. So everyone everywhere is being like, you have to watch the first episode of this. The first episode of this is a roller coaster, and I was like, yeah, we should watch the first episode of this because I had an inkling of some stuff that was going to happen. I didn't know everything, but I had an inkling. And I was like, yeah, that would be a great first episode. I didn't check how long the first episode was. Whoops. So yeah, we did. It is the first episode is 90 minutes long.
Apparently, this premiered in theaters over there. So the first episode has an extended runtime. We watched like a third of it, roughly, because
Yeah.
we got other shit to do. We have our own lives.
Yes.
So,
So welcome to the 30-minute rule.
Yeah.
so anyway, who wants this blurb, or should I read it?
You should read it.
Do you want me to read it?
You shall do
I
it.
will take the ring to Mordor.
Everyone point at
You
Magpie.
shall.
16-year-old Ai Hoshino is a talented and beautiful idol who is adored by her fans. She is the personification of a pure young maiden, but all that glitters is not gold. Goro Amamiya. What?
I thought it was muted. Sorry.
Continue.
Is a countryside gynecologist and a big fan of Ai. So when the pregnant idol shows up at the hospital, he is beyond bewildered. Goro promises her a safe delivery. Little does he know, an encounter with a mysterious figure would result in his untimely death. Or so he thought. Opening his eyes in the lap of his beloved idol, Goro finds that he has been reborn as Aquamarine Hoshino. Ai's newborn son. With his world turned upside down, Goro soon learns that the world of showbiz is paved with thorns, where talent does not always beget success. Will he manage to protect Ai's smile that he loves so much with the help of an eccentric and unexpected ally? No. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go into the rundown here, but I'm gonna need you guys to help me fill in the blanks because whenever I remember back, when I try and light up the synapses, there's just static. There's just as if an event erased it from my mind. So we open on an idol performance. This would be the titular Ai Hoshino. On a television broadcast where a male narrator is talking about the business of idoldom and how it's principally about lying to the public.
Yep.
Uh,
And
and as they draw their performance to a close, we actually see. Don't we see him in the reflection, and then the lights get turned on?
yes.
That this man is a doctor and he is playing this DVD on the television in a patient's room while the patient sits bewildered behind him,
And
he has
other-
been caught by a nurse.
The nurse is like, "Haven't I told you not to do this?"
Please don't do this. Please
It's
don't make
weird.
this our hospital's official stance.
Yep.
And they nip up to the roof to hang out for a minute in a traditionally Japanese fashion.
hmm
Um,
And we get some real stanky scenes right immediately. Just real rough.
the Japanese as a people just be hanging out on rooftops. Seems like. But yeah, he goes into why he as a grown ass man is so into this teenage idol, which is he had a patient who appeared to have she had a cancer of some description.
Yeah, they don't really go into it, but
They say
you-
what it is, but I can't access it. But she had a shaved head and a hat to keep her head
Yeah.
warm, so you know what's happening.
You can tell.
Yeah.
But she's 12 years old, and he's explaining how he became a fan of this idol. Is that she was a fan of this idol? She really helped her get through the fact that she was fucking dying. And they have a conversation about her, about what would it be like to be born with beauty and connections, as a
Mhm.
celebrity's kid, which is not foreshadowing anything.
Nope.
I know, right?
But and he says, well, I never really considered it because this man has chosen to be a medical professional, which is of value to society.
Mhm.
And she just goes on for a while, and he's just like, you're cute already, you don't need to worry about that. And she's just like, really? It's just like, yeah, you could be, when you get better, you could be an idol. You can go be an idol. That'll be your choice. And she's just like, oh, I love you, sensei. Will you marry me? And obviously this is a joke, but he's just like, sure, when you're 16 or something. Which fucking feels evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can't. You don't no, my dude. I literally wrote no expanding all the way across my paper when he said that.
Because
I'm sure he was just saying it to get her off his case, but also it felt.
Well, no, it was like a joke between them. But if you think about it for anything longer than that, you're just being like, dude, she's not gonna make it.
Yeah, I mean that too.
Like
That
that's too young. But dude, she's fucking dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. Yeah.
So that's
Well,
either.
Okay.
It's either an ill-conceived scene or the blackest humor I've ever seen in an anime.
It's kind of both, but also it's kind of fucked up because when you see him later, he still has a photo of her as his screensaver on his phone.
Yeah, he's got her as a background on his phone, which doesn't actually seem that fucked up to me if she truly made an impression on him as like a patient that he couldn't save.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's like it's a very sad thing,
Sure.
Mhm.
We can like take this as a not like stanky moment.
Mhm.
yeah, I don't think that was the intent,
Right.
but he does continue talking with the nurse about it, and she's just like, oh, 16, huh? You really must be a lolicon, huh? Which is like she's just
Jesus
straight up
Christ.
calling him a pedophile, which is
Yeah.
very funny.
He's just like, it's no.
And he's just like,
No!
that's not like that, and he's just like. He's just like, really? You'd swear on the girl's name is Sarisa. That was his patient. He's just like, you'd swear on Sarisa that that if I Hoshino asked you to date her, you wouldn't. And he's just completely silent and walks out of the room. And she's just like, weren't you going to swear?
Uh-huh. It's pretty disturbing.
The nurse is the only character that gives me any mooring in this sea.
Yeah.
But,
The nurse is pretty good.
but anyway, what happens next? He goes down to the like patient waiting room for a second, and he's watching something on TV. I think about
No, there are a couple of guys in the lobby watching a like show talking about
another
some
idol got
other
married
idol.
recently.
Mhm.
Like she's getting married to a different, to another celebrity, and they're just like, oh man, that sucks.
And she's like 5 months pregnant, and one of them says, "If I died right now, maybe I could be reborn as her child," which I'm sure isn't foreshadowing at all.
It's not foreshadowing anything. Also, the mechanics of that are absurd because it would imply that a 5 month old fetus is functionally empty and soulless.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, it's free real estate.
Uh-huh.
Um,
So then he goes into the patient room, and we all know who's gonna be. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, they also said that Ai is gonna be on hiatus because
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
quote unquote illness.
She's on medical leave, and yeah, guess who his next patient is? It's her
It's her.
and her manager, and he doesn't notice immediately because of the insanity of that kind of coincidence,
Mhm.
which I appreciate.
Yeah,
But
it's pretty funny.
but yeah, it turns out that Ai Hoshino is there, pregnant with twins at 16 years old, and she's super pumped about it.
Yep, she's like, I love having babies.
It's just like, I'm gonna have my kids, and you can't know who the dad is, and I'm gonna have a family. And from there he's just like, oh shit, really? Is that really her? That's gotta be her. That can't be her. Oh fuck, it is her.
He goes out into the hall and like bangs his head on the floor.
Yeah.
Just like, that's insane.
Mhm.
But then he straightens back up and he goes back inside and he's just like, you're gonna need a full examination. I'm going to go get everything ready.
Mhm.
And he does. And the next few scenes are actually pretty good and okay.
Yeah,
They're
they're
just
kind
going
of just nice.
they're going through like prenatal care shit. And
Yeah.
he was just like asking after, she should be like, all right, who's the father? Okay, you're not gonna say, fine, whatever. It's just like, you haven't come up to see us. You're the parent? No, you're the manager because she grew up in a children's home. Okay.
Mhm.
And he makes a rather dark allusion to this, like, 16 years old and pregnant from a children's home. I know
Uh-huh.
this seems familiar.
Uh-oh.
But I think I actually read that wrong the first time around
Yeah.
because I think he was remembering her biography.
Mm.
But yeah, it's just like, we're gonna get everything ready, and then there's like a time skip, like a montage almost of them hanging out and him like attending to her and stuff.
Mhm.
And they go up on the roof, and he goes up on the roof at one point to think about it. He's just like, as a fan, this is pretty weird, but as a doctor, I vow to bring her children into this world safely.
Mm.
I'm just like, okay, good, fine. And she comes up on the roof bundled up, and he's just like, oh, it's cold. You shouldn't be up here. She's like, it's fine. And she gives a spiel about how she's not going to give up being an idol. She's going to have her cake and eat it too.
Mhm.
She wants her kids. She wants to stay as an idol.
And she's gonna keep it a secret.
She's going to keep it a secret. And he's just like, all right, cool, I'll help you. And we fast forward to like 40 weeks or something, which I'm not as familiar with the timelines on that sort of shit, but it seems like it should be close.
Mhm.
And he's just like, all right, I'm gonna head on home. And she's just like, you got to come immediately if I call you. It's just like, yeah, I know. I live pretty close by, and if there's other doctors attending, she's like, no, I want you to deliver them. It's just like, it's a joke. I knew that. And he goes to walk home. And he's walking along, thinking about it, and someone approaches him in a hoodie and says, "Are you Hoshino's doctor?" And he's just like, "She's using an alias at the hospital, and you know her surname. So who are you?" And the guy runs off, and he chases for some reason, and then a fog descends on my mind, and I can't remember anything about what goes on in this shit.
Yeah, I also didn't remember what happened.
Yeah, it gets
I was
really.
going to talk about that.
It gets really fuzzy after that.
Oh, do you want me to tell you what
I wonder
happens
why that
next?
is. Do you want us to tell you in like excruciating detail what happens next? The way that
Chekhov's isekai.
Chekhov's fucking
this is
clip.
not an isekai. This is reincarnation straight up.
In another world. Into the get isekai'd into the body horror of being a grown man in an infant's body.
Get isekai'd into your idol.
So
Oh, no.
so yeah, he chases him down and he's just like, shit, I lost him. And he's only got like his cell phone like flashlight out. And he's just like, I lost him. Because that gotta be a stalker. That's trouble. And he gets body checked off a cliff by this guy.
Yep, he falls off a mountain. He's not gonna make it.
And yeah, the screen goes black for a while, and my mind did not put this together because I was just like, he's gonna be really injured, and he won't be able to make the delivery.
Yeah.
And
I didn't see what was coming next, even though they kind of called it out.
That's why I was telling y'all not to look at the show's like English title, which it's translated on this website as "My Idol's Child."
Yeah, the way I thought things were going initially, that title still works.
Yeah,
right. I just thought like he was gonna like step in and be a father figure to the kids or something.
No, yeah. You can still picture it going that way.
I thought it might be like a slice of life about the fucking prenatal care that he gives her.
Listen to me, everybody. The moment the kid was like, "What if you got reincarnated as an idol's kid?" I was like, I knew what was happening.
Yeah,
no. Up until it happened, I was just like, no. No.
I was waiting to see which of y'all would catch that.
Blackle, how could you have known? There was no foreshadowing.
It's not like they said it a couple of different times.
Not like they said it. It's not like they said it 3 times, and as he was dying, they like brought up the 3 times they said it again.
Every time they brought it up, the situation got treated as if it was ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it is ridiculous.
So yeah, he has fucking flashbacks to this, like he's about to like accuse the murderer. The evidence is lining up. And yeah, he's just like, wow, I'd never thought about this. And then he comes out of hoo-ha. Because he's a baby now. Also, I should note something about the character designs in this, because his design, the random lobby guy's design, the nurse's design, these are all very staid, regular Japanese people, right? Ai Hoshino is an anime character.
Yes.
Specifically, she has these gigantic fucking alien eyes filled with galaxies. And
she has like the starry eyes. And I need you to know that her twins, she's purple themed. The babies come out blue themed and pink themed. And they have 1 star in each eye.
They split it.
I like the implication that her pure idol genes are being diluted by whoever she has this baby with. Also,
later they're gonna have to fight on top of a truck to determine who got the strong genes and who got the weak genes.
I also
We-
want to say that, like, when she
I didn't.
said,
We're not fucking done yet.
no, I wanted to
You
say,
settle
No.
down with the analysis.
no,
'Cause-
it's also related to what happened. It's when she was like, "Oh, I'm not telling you who like fathered my child." I was like, "Immaculate Conception."
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it-
I thought
It
that
was
too.
the only two possible fathers are Jesus Christ or Solid Snake or the
Anyhow,
Big Boss. He
back to this.
escaped death once again. But
Oh, good lord.
so anyway,
Yes.
yeah, I only could stand to watch a few more minutes after this point.
Oh, really?
Which
Well,
is,
I watched up to the 30-minute point exactly, so.
I think I bailed at 25. But
I bailed at 27. I was like, "I'm out of here."
Stop
so
that tit sucking fetish stuff.
oh good, I left at the correct time. So he's a toddler, and he's weirdly not, his internal monologue isn't just all screams. Um,
hmm
um, he's talking about how he's going to enjoy being pampered by his favorite idol,
Uh-huh.
and shit like that, and actually how he's going to try and protect her, I guess, because
Yeah.
she's kind of hopeless.
She's very dumb. There's like 2 brain cells in that
She
entire brain of
she
hers.
named him Aquamarine and his sister Ruby.
Yes, their names are Aquamarine and Ruby.
I mean, maybe she just likes Steven Universe.
That's true.
And yeah, although he does say every now and then that he wish he was trying to just deliver her some normal fucking children.
Yeah, he did say that. But then he also
Yeah.
said he had a flashback to the murder, and he's like, "Man, I'm really glad that guy murdered me."
I'm really
Yeah.
glad that guy killed me so I could be here.
Yeah.
Additionally, it is revealed that the other baby is also a reincarnate. I don't know of who,
It
but
has to
they're
be the little
insane.
girl that died of cancer. It has to be her.
Yeah, that would make
It's
sense.
almost certainly her.
But anyway, that's all I watched. Did you guys
Um,
see anything else weird?
Yes, so I will summarize approximately what happens in the minutes that you didn't watch. So we have the our manager. He's like going on about how they're going back on tour, and they take them to the studio.
Mhm.
And there's some actually like pretty like stylish shots when they're doing their idol number. Like they do some fun stuff with colors in there.
Mm.
She goes on TV and she is being very hopeless once again. Because she's like immediately saying something about, oh, the other day my baby. Everyone's like, huh? And she's like, my baby kitten that I adopted while I was out. Uh, and the manager's wife is like babysitting these babies. So she is not pleased with this. There's also a scene in which uh, I comes home and she is going to nurse the babies.
Mm.
Our aquamarine baby, he is like, no, I will not suckle on your teat because my brain is an old, like a full-grown man, and that would be too much for me. Ruby, she loves suckling. She's like, yes, I will take advantage of this. And they have a whole little conversation about it, and she's like, oh, it's fine because I was a girl in my life. Um, Anyhow, so yeah, the manager's wife is babysitting them, and one day she's gonna fully snap, and she's
Mm.
like, "I'm gonna tell the world that I had babies," and our twins here, they're like, "Oh no, we can't let her do this to our mother."
How to kill her?
That's what they said.
Yeah.
Ruby said we should kill her, and Aquamarine says no, she's too big, and Ruby says, well, I was joking, but I don't think you were joking just now. So So their decision that they do, because they have the minds of adults, or they have more grown minds than babies, and they can just talk perfectly normal human sentences. So what they do is they climb up on like a little stand and they talk to her. They say, "You have to stop right now. I am the reincarnation of a god, and my divine declaration is that you can't ruin our mother. She has been selected as the goddess of music or something." And that's about the 30-minute point. So I had to
Oh,
turn it off.
good.
Yeah,
Good.
so
You're going to cause somebody to have a fucking psychotic episode.
yes. So we'll
I mean, I watched a little bit more than that.
Oh, really?
Not much. I kind of thought I didn't know we were gonna keep going.
Oh,
Anything
okay.
notable?
I mean, the manager. I actually don't remember what happens next.
All right, fine.
I think I blocked it out.
So,
Fine.
so yeah, I feel super weird about this one because the studio is doing. I think the studio is doing a great job with the subject matter because the
Aw.
animation is good, the characters
Mhm.
are appealing. Like Ai is a great character.
Mhm.
Like she's got
She's
a
great.
great smile. And her voice acting is good. Her animation is
Yeah.
great. And everything else about this just makes chills crawl up my spine.
Yeah.
Because it's just like this is definitely fetish material.
Oh my
This-
god, yeah.
not
There's
gonna-
like
this-
so many. So many.
This
More than
is
I
like-
thought.
This made me laugh hysterically.
This is the most popular anime with the guys from the Adult Baby Club from Yakuza.
Oh man. And here's the thing, this could easily turn into brother sister thing too, easily.
Oh, you think?
I think it could. I don't think it will, but I think there's people out there who will try and turn it
I think
into
it could
that.
definitely happen. On the My Anime list, the portraits were not of them as babies.
No, there will be a time skip, yes.
Yeah,
I know
they were
that
grown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I think that the Ruby, I think she's probably gonna become an idol as well. That's what I think. And I think that I think that
I don't
will
think
probably
that's
be.
simply because I refuse to think about this any further.
Y'all say this, but I am 100% going to watch the rest of this episode, this movie, I guess.
No,
Yeah.
I will. No, I
need
will
to
abandon
see-
it.
I'm too curious. I need to
I
know
will
what
abandon it
happens.
unless the rest of you are watching it in a call, and then I will get drunk and watch it with you.
I'm just so curious about like the world building here. Because like they're babies, right? So like, do they still have like the neuroplasticity of babies? Could you like
That's
growth
a
hack
good
yourself
question.
to like get really smart and become a prodigy of like everything? Like,
Like
Yeah.
they could
What
already
happens?
be prodigy level, and yeah, like that's a good fucking question because they can
What-
obviously.
One
They
of those
obviously-
babies is a gynecologist.
Yeah, right. He could probably still do that. Oh man. Oh, the baby's delivering a baby.
Oh, the baby's
Whoa!
delivering itself.
Oh god.
move
Oh,
aside,
my
boss
God.
baby. Get ready for OBGYN, baby.
Can you imagine he like instinctually used his expertise to make the birth easy?
Mhm.
He just fucking
Yes.
shoots out of there like a luge.
Like a cannon. He's like, I have to turn my head perfectly. Oh, good lord. Good lord. Anyhow, this y'all can understand why this was a first episode that we had to see, even if I didn't realize that it was a film.
So
I
yeah.
just want to be a fly on the wall of the theater that this aired in, with everyone just like watching it. Like, I just want to know what kind of crowd it drew.
Well, I mean, it drew a Japanese crowd, so it would be completely silent. And then they would politely wait for their rows to be called before they left.
Jesus.
So anyway, if you'd
So-
like to tell us what you'd like to be reincarnated as, you can keep that to yourself. But our email is oneepisodecast@gmail.com.
That is
fly on the
one
wall.
word, not the number. If you want to, there's no jokes. There's nothing. There's nothing.
If you want to be reincarnated as our child,
we will not be doing that.
I'm like always pregnant, so like maybe
you could be born. Yeah, but I don't know. Anyhow, at One Episode Cast on Twitter. Goodbye. That's enough. None of the rest of you said if you would watch more of this. I guess it's a no from everyone else. Huh?
I will probably watch at least the rest of the first episode just to see what happens.
Yeah, I need to know. I need to know. I might put it on in a call so that everyone is like forced. Anyhow.
To be reborn as a fly. With the ability to fly into whatever computer is rendering the next episode of this and short it out. With my 24 hours of life.
a noble question mark cause?
Yes, noble.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Bye.